Oh my god, hi. Hold on. God damn. I'm updating some backend stuff that I didn't do last time. Also, maybe you can. Oh my god, I didn't even open that shit. Fine. I'm updating some backend stuff. Um, we're doing good. Welcome to the stream. Got like 2 minutes before I'm pretending to be here. What are you doing? How's it going? Maybe you can hear the tick in my throat. Yeah. Shout out to Sickness. It's nothing like serious. I just have like a throat fuckery, and it's annoying. Yeah. Hey, howdy doody. Welcome back from the ad. Yeah, I'm just a little sick today. Um, my throat's a little fucky. I've coughed a bit. I'm really hoping this is like, I hope it's nothing, you know? This could either be the beginning or this could be the end already. I'd really love the end. Um, do a quick little test of this. That works. Yeah, this is me doing the thing I didn't ever do after last stream, which is fix my ad system. I'm giving up on the countdown. The times were so off that I'm just like, you're not going to work at all. Yeah, I should. Hey, gamer. Hello. Howdy. How's everyone doing? Give me a little something. I'm gonna be a little bad while I'm distracted. Just fixing some back. It's like -8 for you? Oh, dude. I literally can't wait for the snowstorm. Um, Shout out to what's his name over in Texas for fucking dipping again. Dude, incredible work. No one trusts you for shit. Hi. There. Perfect. Ted Cruz? Yeah, Ted Cruz. Incredible work, King. Oh my god. Unreliable for shit. Pardon me, I'm going to I've been slurping down, that's a terrible way to put it. I've been drinking what is it? Vitamin C today for the disease. Honestly, I'm a little tempted to draw. Hold up. Do I dare just jump right into content? Yeah, Burger Goldstream. Hello. Goldstream, as if you weren't here for the last one too, brother. That's for me, but I'm fully prepared. Truth nuke, dude. I don't run warm. That's not true. I run warm. My point. Let's start over. I also run warm, but rather, I fuck with cold too heavy. I love being cold. Oh, that's so silly. It's actually 8 for me. Exact opposite. Thank you, Burger, for checking in. You use bits to make an emote big like that? What the fuck? Thanks for the bits. I didn't even realize. How's the music, by the way? It looks uber fucking quiet on OBS. I'm turning it up a little bit in spite of the fact that I just asked. I'm a fool like that. You know how it is. Hey, Nugget. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. You guys are silly. Let me pull up creator dashboard. This is this is like my this is gonna be my most unfocused stream. What the fuck is any of this? Guys. How are y'all doing? Like being warm but desired skirt. Oh, dude. I can't wait to wear skirts again. Not just because it's cold outside, but also because the state of the United States of America. Anyways, I can't wait to wear skirts again. Actually, in the vein of wearing skirts, I really got to get my ass on tights. I've heard so many good things, and every single like female presenting person I know like swears by them. I just don't own any, and like that's fully on me. Here, another thing I didn't prepare for this. I do actually have to yap for a bit, because I didn't charge my iPad ahead of time. It's like over half, but I don't even want to risk it. You know what I'm saying? That's not my prerogative. I would like that shit to be working. Actually, if I am still waiting, it's okay. They mess up my skirts. They mess them up. Interesting. Getting runs? What? Like, like it gets like sweaty or something? That, I guess that makes sense. That is so interesting. I have much to learn about being pretty. So much. First wear, immediate run, I'm cursed. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Burger, thank you for the subscription. I should really add a sound for that. Oh, that makes more sense. Actually, that makes so much sense. I'm so clocked in about it. That's so interesting. Funny. I'm being a bad streamer. I'm checking my DMs. That's so silly. Anyways, I'm gonna have to put that away for later. Oh, I'm so genuinely glad the current emote is working as bait. That's exactly why I put that at tier 1. I'm like, this is such a good fucking emote. I need bitches to give me their Amazon Prime for it, or give me 50 cents or however much. That is so interesting. That's evil. Why did we design them like that? Who left that like that? We gotta get someone to like lock in at the tights facility. I feel like this a lot. As like as a trans woman, I get this experience all the time of the meme that's like, oh, I just learned about periods. I'm so sorry, women. I wish I could protect you. I get that all the time. But for like the more mundane things, more like what's a good example? Hey, sorry, sorry, stealing like makeup and shit is so fun. I wish it wasn't illegal. Stupid shit like that, man. Women, I'm fellow women. I'm so sorry, fellow femme appearing and presenting people. I'm so sorry. The tights run. Oh no. I wish I could protect you. I wish I was there to stop it. More vitamin C, please. I want a little friend for this stream, and I just thought of him. Where's the disposable tights you buy? You can buy disposable tights? That's awesome. Here, hold on. I'm gonna be pulling up an image while I talk, so I might be a little distracted. Bro, go get your D. There is like a male equivalent to tights. It's like, I'm lying to you, by the way. Everything I'm saying is like not accurate, but it's funny. Cause like, okay, tights are, what's the right word? Thank you. Tights are like a little thing to wear and keep your legs warm that aren't pants. This is true, right? We're all in agreement. It's somewhere between an over and an undergarment. Like, it's not quite a sock, it's not underwear, but like it's there and it's around your legs. Yeah, that's like close enough. There is like a masculine presenting equivalent that I own and I think was gifted for like Christmas or some shit. That's like underwear, but pant, and they're really manly in their advertising. They have this written across the waistband. They're like 32 degrees. This will keep your legs at 32 degrees. And I'm like, that's so funny. And it's not even that they're wrong. They're completely right. Like that shit does keep me warm whenever I've worn them. Unfortunately, it's also like exceedingly hot. Like, it's not a comfortable level of warm. I will put those underpants and I'll be like, oh dear God, I gotta get these off. And they're also like they're really fucking weird because they're not underwear, to be clear. They're not like tight enough to be underwear. They're really loose, kind of like boxers. So it's just like, what do you want out of me for this? What am I supposed to do here? Guys, I'm fighting for my life trying to find this stupid fucking picture. Is it even this guy? No, I'm thinking of a different guy. Fuck. Aren't boxers underwear? Boxers are underwear. Okay, there's boxers and then there's briefs. And briefs are tight. There's also boxer briefs, but that just confuses this discussion. Can I look it up? I recently switched to Brave browser. Val got me to. My friend, twitch.tv/thevalue. That's her full name. Say that to her face sometime. I switched to the Brave browser off of Firefox because Firefox is becoming evil a little bit, or at the very least, they're becoming weird, and I don't want to be a part of that. And Brave is like less evil, the lesser evil. It's all lesser evils right now. Chico. Yes. Yes. Hold on, we're getting there. We're fucking getting there. Cootie Manchu. Welcome back, Burger. About the term underwear as it applies to more types of clothing than people assume, since there's garments you wear. There's garments you wear under your clothes. That's just a part of life, man. We have to expand our understanding of language. Eventually. Someday. Actual transparent version of. That's fine. I'll just download this one. It's whatever. I just want a little buddy. I think of this. You're gonna see this image eventually. I think of this image all the time. Yes, this is the friend I'm looking for. You guys know Chicoa? No, you know Chicoa. I'm just gonna assume you know Chicoa. It's a cute fuck. And one of them cute fucks has like a face he makes after drinking beer because he's really cool. That's not where that was supposed to go. There we go. There we go. Hold up, you guys will see in a second. And I'm gonna be drinking a lot of vitamin C tonight, so I'm just gonna be thinking about it. Yeah. Oh, look at that bastard. Yummy, yummy vitamin C. Hey, I am not. Listen, I've been drinking like vitamin C powder since I was a kid. I think it's a part of being a Mexican boy. That's just what they think will heal you, and they're not entirely wrong. They've never tasted good. It feels like emergency vitamin C, all these fucking like orangey little powders are like if someone took the same concept as like what is that drink called? It's not Crush or Fanta. What is Sunny D? It's the same thing as Sunny D, where it's like this tastes like you put an orange into not an orange. I'm drinking an SCP orange basically. And by God, does it not like me? Hot tea. See, you're right. You're right. You're objectively right. Anyway, I don't know. I just don't like that many teas. I should check our teas. If I take a break later, I'll check teas. I'm not going to waste the vitamin C. Okay, you can demand tea all you want. I'm over here in Streamerville. You can't force me to do shit. Thank you very much. Send me good tea. Give me tea. Yeah, okay. Hot tea, honey, great combos for a sore throat. Oh my god, dude, you just reminded me. Okay, little thing I did while I was away from streaming. I deceived a university. I didn't. I deceived a university into sending me to Japan. Pros and cons of that trip all around. Holy shit, the vending machines were so nice. The immeasurable value of rocking up to a vending machine, grabbing a hot lemon honey tea. Fresh it tasted. So good. Also the fucking... What flavors do I like? Okay. Listen, Corvid, I'm gonna have to break it to you really sadly. The tea I've enjoyed the most in my life is called Throat Coat, and that's not an answer you're looking for. I like sweet. I'm a pussy. I like sweet. That's what the honey's for, though. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I don't have a good answer for that. There's another drink I really fucking liked. This was just going to be the real quick Japanese vending machine segment. Japanese vending machines are so goated. They just don't do them like that over here. The fact I can't walk outside my door, go to a seedy alley, and then find a vending machine for cigarettes is a crying shame that would do so good in America. They also had Coke. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. They had this absolutely goated soda that like I just never saw in America. Never heard of it before. I saw it in front of me and I was like, I have to drink this. Is it like... Did I... Yes! Yes! Okay. Sometimes I do things. Sometimes I'm really dumb. And I do things because I go, haha, brand. Which basically just means like either something is colored yellow or it is labeled with a name like gold, and I'm like, brand, and then I consume it. I'm a little stupid like that. I'm also really, really funny. So you better fucking believe when I rock up to a Japanese vending machine and I find the most goated drink to have ever done it. Let me pull this up. You better believe we've got real gold, ladies and gents. Ladies and germs, observe real gold. This shit is so tasty. I could not tell you what flavor it is to save my life. I just don't know. It's like, it's just flavored. I think it's a Coke product. I have no evidence for that though. It's kind of just bullshit. It's also the fucking best. God, I love it, man. It's so good. Oh, real gold, my beloved. It was so tasty. Maybe it's lemon? I don't fucking know. Let me look up real quick. And also see if I can purchase it in America. I was right, it's a Coca-Cola product. Let's... Yeah, before I read that, I have been ignoring you. Orange, cinnamon, fruity, earthy, that sort of thing. I like peppermint. I like peppermint like the candy. I guess I would also like it as a drink. Honestly, hitting me with the like tea trying is maybe the most valuable thing for me. Like, you know those services where they just send you a bunch of wine? I need that, but for like tea, which I think is a real service already. Flower tea's a lot, but I cannot handle peppermint in non-candy. So interesting. What is it? Huh. Okay. Real Gold. Real Gold was launched as a nutritional... Real Gold... I can read. Real Gold was launched as a nutritional drink in 1981 to actively support and energize working people, and has remained popular for over 40 years. What? It was made to what? What? That's so fascinating. The first three ingredients are high fructose corn syrup made in Japan, royal jelly extract, holy pog, and Asian ginseng extract / carbonic acid. That's awesome. Yeah, dog, I'll just take tea. I will try things. It's one of my skills. Oh, there he is. Dude, I lost track of where I put the little Chicoa dude in OBS for a minute. Not bad. Here, dude, come on out. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I gotta show off the... Peep the heat. Real Gold is so tasty. The only thing I'm seeing for how to get it is, or like the first purchasing link is eBay, which is a little scary. I don't want to buy food off of eBay. That sounds terrible. And that's not in USD. I don't know if I can get this drink in the States. Oh, that's awesome. Why does it look like that? Hold on. Okay, this is from the same page I apparently got the first image from. Let me show you guys this. That's scary. Hey guys, actually real quick guys. If you had to guess the color of the liquid inside of this container, inside of here, what do you think real gold looks like? Like if you had to guess. Just like, you know, throw anything out there. Do you think like maybe it's just like it's just watercolored? Like you think green? Green? Okay, we're getting a lot of green. Do I have any takers for like evil yellow? Like I think I've seen that liquid in a science classroom kind of yellow. Do I have any takers? Because holy shit, I put so much of that in my body. I'm not even kidding. Dude, I down those things like crazy. They come in those tiny little bottles too. Those tiny little cans. They're delicious. That's so scary. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh god, I probably got like an ulcer from that or some shit. Wow. Wow. Oh no. Dude, I drank a fucking highlighter. I have it right here. I have the exact highlighter. Same color. Actually, maybe the neon yellow is more appropriate. Wow. That neon yellow is actually worryingly close. That's scary. That's awesome. So you know, if you're feeling up to it, try and get your hands on Coca-Cola's Real Gold. It's so funny. Oh my god. Real shit, did I find canned real gold I can just like ship to the US? No, you have to be. No, real gold mini. That's weird. Ugh. 30 cans of gold for oh dude, that's, I gotta look at that later. I can't I can't invest myself in this right now. Okay, we're getting off track. We were already crazy off track, but you know, it's only getting worse. It's only genuinely getting worse. Oh, by the way, while I'm distracted for a second, the backing track for this stream has all been provided by it's from the YouTube channel Game Chops, GAMECHOPS on YouTube. This is their video game study lounge stream that's live right now. It features a bunch of stuff from their lineup and their previous tracks, and it's really fucking good. I love these guys for it. They're nice and they're chill. So hopefully it's not too quiet and you're appreciating it. They fill my silence. They're really good. They're really good, and they're Creative Commons, which is why it's imperative that I mention who's making it. And also just because like people should see this shit. Type shit, dude. Type shit. I think this is an excellent moment to transition into drawing. I think it's drawing time. Hell yeah, gamers. Let's see. There I go. You lost your tea kettle? How do you do that? Actually an excellent moment for me to try and remember what the fuck I'm supposed to be drawing today. Oh, add soon, guys. Okay, maybe I'll delay. Maybe I'll delay starting to draw just a little bit longer. Oh, not the base. That's like the whole point, dude. Actually, it's a little funny. I own me and my friend who I'm living with own 2 tea kettles right now, just because we both independently beforehand were like, wow, a tea kettle's really important to own, and then conjoined forces and now we have 2. So what that basically means is we have one that's being used because it's on the counter and it's small and fits there, and one that's not because it's much larger and bright, stupid ass pink. Oh, I love my tea kettle. Can you guess which one it is? Yummy, yummy vitamin C, baby. Delicious, delicious. 10 seconds to add, folks. Anything you want to say before I'm gone? Anybody want to confess? Just let me know. Confess to a crime. Good luck in the ad world. And what the fuck was I gonna draw? These 30 seconds are actually invaluable to me figuring out what the fuck I was going to draw. Because my ass don't remember. I definitely had, like, plans. Like, this wasn't just like a, oh, I'll do whatever type of thing. What the fuck was I gonna... Ugh, I need to watch more Kamen Rider, get more stims. Collect those bitches like Pokemon. There we go, ad break in progress. Oops. That's better. What is a bitch to do? I see something on Twitter that I was like, I should draw. That's definitely not it. Sorry, just remembering how funny I am. Oh, there was one thing that I wanted to do. You're welcome back. Let's see here. So welcome in, Licky Lou. Where do I start? So if anyone was here last stream, you will recall that I finally made a card. It's like a digital business card, I think is the simplest way to put it. It's a free little website where you can put up who you are, use a couple web pages with text to say like whatever you want, and then I added in a commission sheet, and then it also links back to all of my two on black tea, me and her do the black tea card. It links back to all of my social medias too, so they link to it and it links to them. Because of that, now that I have commission sheets available, I want to be producing more art to garner more commission work and money. And I also want to make like a body of work to continue getting people to go like, oh damn, this bitch cooking. Because I am cooking. I'm cooking like crazy. As a part of that, something awesome, something I was like, this is a good idea to do, is VGen. VGen is a platform for fucking... I can produce words, dude. You have to believe me. VGen is a platform for commission work of all kinds. It's garnered towards VTubers, VGen, and it's like a pretty good platform. They've got some anti-AI stuff, and they have a code system in order to like become an actual seller on the site. You get codes either by having a friend who's selling on the site, which I have one or two, but I don't want to ask them yet until I'm a bit more into it, or you can earn one through one of their challenges. They do monthly ones with a theme, and then you can join in on them. So what I think I might do today is take a stab at that, and if that sucks, I'll switch to something else. Just to show you guys real quick. Capture, wave browser. Oh, you just see that. Okay. Nothing fancy, I guess. That's fine. Put that there. That, and then... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're working on it. We're working on it. And... There. Perfect. So this is the challenge for this month. Theme is adventure. Last month was family. Right now, you can see a bunch of examples of them. Hall of Fame of stuff. That's interesting. Oh, that's crazy impressive. That one right there. Oh, is my mouse not capturing? That's crazy. No, capture cursor, that's on. Well, whatever. Oh, this one's crazy awesome. This is the one I was trying to point out. Damn. For the egg challenge. That's awesome. Oh, dude. Like this one. Oh, that's for parade? Awesome. That's silly. This piece should not exist. I should really be focusing on homework. Truth nuke. Shout out to my students of the world. Who is that? Oh, cool. You can't see when I right click. That's awesome. I actually really like that. I also can't open this in another tab. That's fine. They've got some zoom in. Who is this? You still can't see my cursor. Right next to Luigi, the guy pogging at him. Fascinates me. Oh, that's awesome. So something I'm going to take a stab at is doing this. While I'm doing this, I would highly encourage anyone, if you've got a little project or a little piece of art that you want to be doing, come along with me as the song goes. Let's both tackle this together. Okay. As a part of this, I just want to take a little peek at some of the stuff I've made already, like recently, just to be like, let's look at what I'm doing. I made this piece of fan art for Val the other day. Some big schmancy artist. This isn't to be demeaning. I just don't know shit about them. Some incredibly popular, like, model artist for VTubers released a, like, purchasable, customizable one that people could use as, like, an alternative to paying them like 12K or what have you that it costs to get a model from them, which is really cool. I like accessibility in the market. This was Val's first attempt at a design with it. We fixed it later on. If you're interested in that, watch her streams. Watch my friend stream. Anyways, but it was supposed to be like a cozy thing, so I did a yawning pic. I'm actually really proud of how this came out. In particular, I think this hand is fucking gnarly. There's some stuff that could be improved with it, but I think it's really good. It's mobile, and then the shadows on it are nice. Those were done with... Where are you? Here. A overlay layer with just black. You can see if I change it back to normal. Bing, bing, boom. That's just black. And that's the same thing for like a couple other shadows. I can see over down here on the shirt and stuff like that. I'm still learning how to do some stuff. This shadow in particular, I'm not the proudest of. Okay, that's my mistake. This shadow in particular, I'm not the proudest of because like you can really see that harsh line on it from like, oh, I just drew in black here and then like erased with something soft. And I don't like that. That's something I want to improve on and develop my ability to do that. I did the same thing like over here, and here. Basically every shadow I tried to do that softening with, and it had mixed results. So I want to improve on that. 1 second. Oh, I'm sick. I don't want to yell for Sonic. Instead, I'll just talk for 3 hours. My issue is not my muse. I stopped myself because nothing that came to mind was not insulting to either you or VTubers at large. And I'm a kind soul in 2026. That's our game plan. I think you make an excellent muse. And I think I will make a good muse out of anyone I choose to illustrate. That's my official press answer. Ugh. But I really like how this piece came out. In spite of the flaws I see with its construction, I really like how it looks. In particular, I switched off of using a pure white background. Yeah. I switched off of using a pure white background and used like this kind of yellowish one to accentuate the colors on her hair. So like you can kind of see that better now and it stands out against it, and also to like stand out against this little blue part here, which I think looks great. Given the composition of this piece, I think it looks better than if I'd done like a round thing in the back or something like that. I think this is perfect for letting her stand out. Thank your parents. Shout out to them. Let them know they got a shout out on twitch.tv. Oh, that's awesome. I love being a small streamer. God, that's so funny. Ah, I love. Oh my god. God, that's good. Okay. On the opposite end of things, this is a meme I made. I might try and pull it up. I actually am actively pulling it up. Marvel Rivals just added Deadpool to the game. So trigger warning, Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals just added Deadpool to the game, and I think that's really cool as a Deadpool head. But that also makes me insane as a Gwenpool truther because of his relationship with Jeff the Shark. There have been a lot of jokes going around, and I have just pulled this up. Yeah. So we've got there's this achievement where as Deadpool you take down an Emma Frost, because in Marvel Rivals pre-Deadpool, Emma Frost and Jeff the Shark had a very like cute relationship going on of like a caretaker and a pet type of thing. Everyone loves Jeff. Outside of his healing role, as far as I understand. I don't play this fucking game, but Emma Frost was taking sort of like a pet ownership role with Jeff, and it was really cute and people liked it. And then Deadpool showed up, who in the comics does also have like a pet ownership role with Jeff. But the only reason he has all that time with Jeff and love for Jeff is because when one of his comics runs started, Gwen showed up to him and was like, hey, I think my dog, Jeff, is fucked unless he's in a comic actively. So can you please take care of him, because I know you'll always get a comic, you're Deadpool. And Wade was like, yeah, Gwen, I got you. And then fucked off and took care of Jeff for a really long time. And the only time we see Gwen and Jeff nowadays is in Jeff's comic series, and it drives me crazy. But anyways, that's literally her baby. That's literally her fucking baby. It drives me insane. But Gwen's not in Marvel Rivals, so she doesn't get an opinion, I guess. Just another form of silencing women. I'll die on that hill. So I drew this. So I made this little thing. I was just like, that's my baby. That's her baby. That's literally her baby. That is a hill I will die on. And also, I think this drawing is kind of shit. I'm coming at this from a constructive point of view to try and like improve my work. First of all, why do I only have one shadow? Oh no, I'm sorry. I have two. I have this one on the neck that's way too big, and I have this one up here, and that's it. Let's take a closer look here. This bit here is fine. What is this? Why does it extend over here? I know the thought process. It's like, oh, it's her head. It's doing that. But that implies the light source is coming from here, which means that this one should probably be more like this, or like it should be like that. There should probably be like something here. This ear should definitely be in shadow. Maybe even like her cheek. This like shoulder should be in shadow then. And probably this shouldn't. If the light source is coming from over here, then I think this shadow would probably just be like this, and that's it. So, you know, I've got, there should also be like a shadow here or something. So, you know, I've got a couple issues with it. But it's just a meme. It's just silly. I don't think the lighting is the biggest thing to worry about when you're doing just like a joke like that. The actual construction of it should be better though. I think her body is great. I really like that shape and I think it works right. I think her head's a little awkward. This should be like smaller, maybe like that, or just not present at all. Her eyes look bad, I think. The lining on her mouth is like kind of mid. I really like how I did the teeth. I've been getting better at doing like cartoony teeth like that, and this was like a good step. That's scary. That's actually awesome, I think. I think she's a free woman allowed to do whatever she wants. I also think I really like viewership. I also think that anyone with a Amazon Prime account is able to subscribe to my channel for free with their Amazon Prime account, which nets me like $2.50 or something like that. They might have lowered it. It might be that I owe them 40 cents for it. Who knows? But it's good for me. It's good for my numbers. Don't worry about though. I'm only a snake oil salesman on the internet. That's all I do. Anyways, anywho, more minor critique. The coloring on this is wrong, but that doesn't really matter. It should be lighter in the center and darker on the outside. That's like fine. And then like one of my ultimate things is I think this hand is really mid. It should probably be more like that. That should be a little fatter. This should maybe, it's like, it's really minor stuff. It just looked really, that might be it actually. That might be exactly how it's supposed to be. It's really minor stuff. And lastly, this fucking sword is way too little. It should probably be like, no, it just looks wrong. It should probably be shorter, first of all. But it just looks wrong. Yay! The issue is that I have really good friends and associates who love to support me. Love you all. Love you all, my friends. It's really funny being a streamer right now when it's mostly like friends, family, or whatever watching you. And then I get to be like, oh, I have a personal connection with all of these people, and it's really nice. As soon as it becomes strangers, I have to like lock the fuck in and be like, no, don't observe me, don't interact. Do interact because I need numbers, but like we're not cool like that. We'll get there, whatever. Also, last thing on this, I think her head too damn round. I think it's too wide. It should probably be like, I do still want it to be, it should have this outburst because she's yelling. She's just yelling. Also, the nose is good. I think the nose was good. The rest of the mask is like fine besides the eyes. These are, it's fine. It's just fine. Oh, hold on. There's the third shadow. There's the third shadow I added. Whatever. Yay, tea! You love tea. I love tea. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's that on that. I also made this. My friend Raymond has been doing a Hollow Knight playthrough. Hollow Knight Silksong, and I just saw him go live, and I was like, you know what, he could use a little bit of fan art. Hollow Knight, Tim Hortons employee or whatever. Raymond is dressed up like a Tim Hortons employee, I think. I just copied what his model looks like and then put it on Hornet, and I think it looks silly. That's that. This is what I was talking about with the Val one. This is another good way to just put a shitty little background so your character is not just like on white. Because what is that? But that's, yeah, that's something you can do. This one actually, I do still really like it. It's not a body shape I'm used to. I fucked up the proportions a little bit. I gave Hornet too thick of thighs, but like that's whatever. This is, as far as Hornet fan art goes, this is like mundane. This is tame. So like I'm not upset with it at all. And then like the little outing, like lining outside of her is really nice also. And then the last couple things I've made recently are thumbnails. If you check out, if you go to, what is it? Yeah, YouTube channel. Okay, if you go to Gold Trying, GOLD' Trying, you will find my like VOD channel / dumping grounds for like whatever. I think like 3 years ago I put a I'm learning to edit on there, and then I didn't. And then I just straight up didn't. I've also put like that's hilarious. I put a tutorial I made in high school. I put an audition I did back when Hololive was taking people. Honestly, I might list my audition tapes. Those things are dog shit, but it's kind of cute and historical. But yeah, those are all things I've done. They're on there. Also, my very first stream is on there. God. I also have a backlog of streams I did in the middle that I just haven't uploaded. They're sitting on the YouTube channel as drafts. They just need like thumbnails and shit. But that's for another time. That's where I'm still uploading my VODs. So like the last 2 streams I did, Sonic Mania and then the one on Wednesday. Like this is the Sonic Mania thumbnail. I think it's nice. I think it's silly. I think it's also a good thumbnail. You can pretty reasonably tell at like a distance, like, oh, if you know what I look like, that's me, and you know what Sonic looks like, and you should be able to read, oh, that's the Sonic Mania like logo. Like you can pick up on that. You just can. This one's a little bit sillier. It's not supposed to be anything. I'm in a maid dress. That's it. I was cleaning up stream, so I was like, what's funny? What'll like grab eyes or whatever. The main point is just that it exists. And then we reach the present moment, where I need to open a new canvas and actually start and make something. Ugh, scary. I pick a big as fuck canvas size. It's a 300 DPI, and then I start. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do for this. Okay. We're going to focus on VGen for right now, but I also have, or I will have, a shop on Teezer, TEE-ZR, which is like a small artist platform for selling shirts and stuff. I used to have an account, or I used to have a shop, and they updated their site, and now they require you to have 5 designs. I had 2. Maybe if I give up on the VGen challenge halfway through this, or like want to pause on it, I'll tinker at a shirt design. I've got some concepts that are funny. Regardless, let's get started. Reminder, the theme for the VGen challenge is adventure, which, yeah, whatever that means. I sure don't fucking know. There's a lot of options, a lot of ways. I saw this one when I was looking at this before, and I truly don't know what to make of it. It's really good work. It's like objectively good work. Like it's impressive. Put pants on them. Please put pants. Oh, this rocks. That fucking rocks. I mean, just besides the like, the technical stuff is all, we all know that. But like, the concept of that, really impressive. Tomb raiding. Tomb raiding is a direction to, like that's where I'm kind of fixated on. Do I want to do it like a traditional adventure or like something different? I really like this one's cute. I like the concept of like walking in wintertime. That's a little mundane adventure. That's cute. This is also really good art. This is also just an opportunity to put my art on a big stage. Maybe a crowded one, but you know, one that's still like gets visited. This is cute. I like this one a lot. Honestly, for like a newer artist, clearly they're doing impressive stuff. I like the lighting you have on Mario and Cappy. You can see they get lighter towards their top. That's good stuff. Oh, you can see my. Why didn't I see that before? Okay. You can see how like on Cappy it's a little lighter than it is on his bottom, and same thing with Mario. And that's an impressive thing to be doing. Thank you, Yarny Yoshi 64. A lot of these are. This one fucking rocks. That's sick as hell. I kind of like something like that. I don't want to do a big crazy thing with a bunch of detail, but like I don't want to copy that specific. I don't think I want to. No, I'm debating. Fan art means when I post it on my own, I get a little more but it will be forever attached to that, whereas personal work means it's just like personal and it's mine. I can do whatever I want with it. I have a good character for adventure. That's a question to myself, basically. I'm just gonna start putting lines on the page, see what comes to my mind. That's the best way to go about it. Let's. Okay. Sure. How are y'all doing? I'd break in like a minute and a half, by the way. That'd be an opportunity for something. Honestly, I'm kind of This is coming around so far. I'm not too opposed to what's coming up. What my brain is producing. Take on a little bit of a brighter color. I think I'm developing something here. I don't particularly know what, but it's something. I think I'm developing a mundane adventure. Your tea is good? That is excellent. I love to hear that. You went with the black, right? Deeper blue. No. It's got blackberries. Ooh. Yummy. Ooh, that's all my vitamin C. Oh, add brick. That's fine. Rock on. Is everyone prepared for this winter snow event coming up? Chatted a little bit about it at the beginning, but you know, that's still happening. I'm just so excited to be getting snow. I have been bitching and moaning about the lack of snow, so it fucking rocks. French toast supplies. Fuck yes. That's so smart. So genuinely smart. And you all to understand, I am staring at my hand right now to do this. What's still happening? Big winter storm coming through like all of the US, most of it, chunk of it, bunch of it. Yeah, we'll just fix that up when we get to it. Don't worry about this part. I think what I'm gonna do is something like this. I think I want to draw something like a cave around whoever this is. And like it's like you're exploring like on a beach vacation or something. Ended up somewhere you probably shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I forgot I could produce shit like this. Sometimes I draw and I'm like, damn, bitch, who did this? Do I dare? I do dare. I think I'm just gonna like... I'm just gonna make a character design that I really like. Pro tip, I have a generalized weakness for drill tails. I'm not even gonna lie about that. And let's do like a nice big bun in the back. Maybe two nice big buns. They'll be kind of blocked by the drill tails, but that's fine. Ooh, maybe a riptide. I'll leave it up to like viewer interpretation. And a bikini. Like a nice simple one. Yeah. Beautiful. Move the whale tail. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's fuck around with lighting this. I'm gonna use black to start. Riptides are terrifying. Is this the part where I admit I have no idea what a riptide is? I'm gonna start with black and then maybe color it later on. Grab my pen. Start with thin lines. We can thicken them up later. That's the wrong layer. Ooh, that's beautiful. What does a sun hat look like on top? Sun hat. Oh, it's just like a curve. Okay. Hell yeah. Cool. Like, yeah. And a little bow in the back of it. Nice. Nice. Powerful underwater current that... Oh, that is scary. This girl's fucked then. What should I give her for bang? I'm gonna give her a schnoz. I love giving characters like big ol' noses, because I don't feel like that's seen enough. We live in a society. We live in a society. We live in a society that loves a little nose. I will simply draw her hair on another layer so that I can draw the details underneath and then erase them easily afterwards. This is confusing. I'm trying to draw her nose like a little bit of an angle. Interesting. I hope she knows how to swim. Damn, fuck do you draw a nose? Maybe we lower her face instead. Yeah, that works. I'm just gonna do the nose last. Or not. I'm lying. I'm filled with lies and deceit. There. There, we're gonna leave that alone. Let's do some work on... bangs. I won't lie. When I don't super know what to do for hair, I will just look at what other people have done. Bangs do you give a girl with hairstyle? Oh, so true, actually. Here, let's get that hair layer. We're gonna do it like this. It'll be mostly covered by the hat, but that's like fine, it's the intention. That's the point of the hat, anyways. And... that should probably be more like... she's still got a bit of an upward angle. Cute bangs, thank you. Art. Damn, bitch, drawn hard. Thought it wouldn't be. That's a lie. Now let's do some art. That's gonna be the basic layout. And then this is really just existing to make my life easier when I do the second half. Because this is mostly going to get covered up. No. Nope. Would you lie to me? There we go. Yeah. And a matching top of each. Beautiful. Okay. I should work a little bit on the rest of the body. And yet... duplicate. 1 sec. Yeah, we're locked in. Horizontal. Okay. This really just exists so I can then trace it. I don't like the way that Procreate fucks with... it fucks up the pixels. It makes them like a little transparent on the edges. And I've let a lot of art pieces be worse than I had to because of that. Okay. Something like that. We'll come back to that later. For now, let's get some of this body done. I do not want this to be a skinny motherfucker. If there's anything I can ever do in life, it's push an agenda of plus size people. Hmm. Buff women. Truth nuke. That's a little... We'll come back to it later. But now the fun part. Oh, I just did those. Hold on. Bra, not... Or it's a swimsuit. Swimsuit top, not bra. I think. I don't know anything about fashion. Like that. Straps come to the middle. I think this probably looks more like a bra, but whatever. There have been worse offenses in art towards women and their appearances. Beautiful. Yepper pepper. Beautiful. But also no. I think it's been mostly material. Because the material is specifically designed for its function. Because swimsuits in general are designed with like water resilience in mind, and like that's kind of the point. Hell yes. Oh yeah. I think basically. There's also the like. Okay, because there's a spectrum, as far as I understand. There are there's bras, which I think sit in the middle, like bras you wear as like underwear, and then there are on one end bikini bras, which, you know, you wear to go swimming and at the beach and all of that. And they're a little bit more revealing. They are made of a different material and they exist for like their own kind of purpose. And then there are like lingerie bras, which again, different material, their own purpose, but they're not meant for the outdoors. Underwear bras and like swimsuit bras are both meant to go out and about. Like go out with them. I think a sports bra is like in the middle between a bikini bra and a underwear bra, because it's generally like conventional to go outside and just that on top. And people whose like opinions are worth your time are generally normal about that. Make her face pudgier. What fucking layer have I been drawing on? What the hell? Okay, whatever. Who knows, dude? Let me do a little test something real quick. Oh, fuck, I was drawing on that layer. Okay, hold on. That's fine. Then in a minute, I'll flatten this all down. Just so this kind of thing doesn't happen again. While I'm here. It's a general art style thing of whether or not you want, like, eyebrows, eyes, everything involved with that to pop out over stuff like the hair. But I think it's generally accepted to put that underneath hats and other forms of clothing. Oh, that looks great. Let me thin that eye out. Yeah, this one a little thicker. I still don't know if she's supposed to look determined or like wowed, but we'll figure it out. A two-piece because they didn't have one piece. Thankfully, it's like a binder and short. Baller. We do bralettes? Hold up, I gotta look at a bralette. Bralette. This is underwear, right? I feel like this is just like bra, but in a different shape. Do you wear these out? If you wear them out, this is a sports bra. It's not a sports bra, but it's in the same like ballpark as sports bra on the spectrum. If you don't, it's just a bra. Sort of. That's a good answer. I think it's somewhere, I think it's in between regular bra and sports bra then. My layers are fucked anyways, I don't care. There we go. Let me see how that looks with touch first. This arm feels a little stiff. See what we can do to correct that. Nope. There we go. This is the selection tool on Procreate. I'm gonna have to trace over this in order to like deal with that, but that's fine. Needs to be a little long. And then fuck, I cut off part of the finger. Whatever. Okay. Forgot about that part. This is why we organize our layers, ladies and germs. Figure out where. Yeah, work rate is silly. Oh, ad break. See you guys in a minute. Half minute. Be bigger. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, this remix rocks. Fix that line later. Her neck feels a little long. That might be fixed. Well, let's add in the hair and see if that fixes it. Oh, drill hair, my beloveds and my beloved. Come on. We're gonna actually do the drill hair in blue to start, just so I can tell it apart, and then we will come back, make it black. Because front, back. This is front again. Okay. This is one side. Let's do all the fronts first. Maybe that'll be easier. Drawing a drill is really hard. Maybe shorten it a little. We'll come back to the neck. I should have learned something by now from staring at Cosne Teto for so long. Okay. This is working. I think. A little hard to tell. Why do I love this hair so much? As this flips around, be like that. And then sorry, I just kind of have to lock in to figure out the physics on it. Okay, yeah. Something like that. And now we do it again. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I have water. I might need to get more eventually, but that's fine. Ugh. I'm being a bad streamer right now. Ooh, bad. Whatever. That just means I need to talk more. Or put on some form of entertainment. Honestly, I was debating before this, putting on, like, setting something up to watch a bunch of different indie pilots that had come out this year. Because there was some post about, like, celebrating best pilots of the year. I'm like, ooh, I love indie animation. Go like this. Yeah. And now let's explore. I'm just gonna merge all these bitches now, I'll be honest. Just make my life marginally easier. Might fuck some shit up, but it'll be fine. The hell? Flatten. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't... Listen. Not that I'm, like, beyond it, but I like to think I'm better than to demean myself for comedy's sake live on camera. There is an art to this medium of which I've chosen, being twitch.tv. And part of it is yapping. Lovingly, if I wasn't going to talk... I like to try and think about this from a bit of a pragmatic view. If I wasn't going to talk, I could do this shit on my own. I could just, like, stay offline. But if I'm going to say, oh, I should advertise this for an audience, I should probably do something, you know, with focus being placed on that audience. You know what I mean? Regardless. Don't undo that. This tangent line might look a little weird, but that's fine. And also erase these two. And this. And then this one. God, I hope this turns out good. I'm gonna hope this doesn't fuck up the pixels, or else I'll have to, like, fuck with some shit. But I'm gonna move this over slightly. Maybe could have waited on erasing, but whatever. Actually turn on the keyboard on my iPad for this. And yeah, I'm gonna fill in some whatever. I think that's good. Let's see. Ah, it maintained the line art. Beautiful. Let's see here. Let's start by filling in lines I need to, which is only this one. That's still on blue. I love this brush because it makes repairs like this so easy. Since it's pixel perfect and I don't have to worry about like blending anything. Okay. Now we go back to the hair layer. It's fine, to explain my process a little bit, it's fine to leave these overlapping. And since it's just going to be black on black in a minute anyways. I appreciate your support. Genuinely, I do. One of the best pieces of advice and one of the hardest to follow being an early streamer that I see every single one like kind of fuck up on is just having to swallow a little bit of your pride and go, I have to share this with my friends and family. Friends is usually a little easier, but it's still greatly like appreciated. Awesome. But thus is the burden of being known. You know what I mean? Okay. Go back and erase some shit. Run to a hair and the layer. Honestly, with this kind of where the fuck did I get where from? Honestly, with this kind of hair, I bet this girl has a lair. Probably rich enough to own one. Maybe multiple. It's gonna be black anyways, don't worry about it. Okay. Let's color adjust to black. Merge down. I accidentally put a little more blue on there, so we're gonna brighten this down. And we're good. Okay. Belly button. Belly button. My hands are kind of fucky. They keep going back and what if we start from scratch? Well, except I like the thumb. So on everything but the thumb, we're starting from scratch on this one. Okay, because hands are made up of individual parts, or fingers. So we can take advantage of that. Because each knuckle would be like, because we have this here, rest of the hand, that. The hand is a box, and this one is going like this. Bending like that. So we've got each knuckle, something like that. This one's straighter. Rare statement for me. Okay. So then... Yeah. Yeah. Fix up that. Sure. Oh, yes, dog. And I'll clean up the line work on these so they look like they were done in a fluid take rather than this kind of sketchy thing I'm doing right now. At least for the most part. When I care to. Stylism, I should make the pinky a little thicker. Oh, she is looking great. Let's go. I'm gonna make this part of her left arm thicker also. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, her arm ended up fuzzy after that shit. Hold on. Okay. Everything below kind of their shoulder. Bad. Well, not bad, but we'll be repairing it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is also a good opportunity just to play around again with this hand. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. And hand is box. Box is hand. More knuckles. Okay. I was thinking partway through doing this, should I give her... I feel like this is a character who would have like press-ons, but also she's at the beach. I'm wondering if I've got any opinions on press-ons. Should I do some fancy nails? How are we feeling about fancy nails? I am open to suggestions. I think that would be a pretty easy addition, too. Fuck, I don't need to erase the thumb. Oh wait, I do need to erase the thumb. I need to erase it out. Hold up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh, I love when a plan comes together. God, she's looking so slay. Oh, Wilfred. Let's just play around with that idea. Smudge down. Because it's as simple as going, It's as simple as giving her claws, actually. That's what this is. I think that's where you'll get the best view of them. Yeah, it's a really superfluous detail. I don't feel the need for it. Let's finally do her fucking mouth, dude. What expression is this? Right now it's very neutral. If I do this, adds a little realism. Yeah. I post. There. I think what I can do is just add some underlash. Or whatever they're called. Just give her a little bit more variety. Because these will be essentially extensions of the white of her eye in the art style that are like representing eyelashes. Oh, those are better than these. Hold on. How did I do that? A little smaller. Perfect. What else could I contemplate? I love an ideas man. I love my ideas men. Ideas men. I forgot about her buns, but I really don't see the need for them. It would just be kind of like here. I can add that in easy peasy. Hold on. Actually make this another layer. And a little spike to show that it's like her natural curl. That's kind of terrible. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We can make this good. I kind of like the idea of contemplative. Sorry, I just realized I was going to say kind of nothing. Contemplative or uneasy are the ideal expressions to go to in this moment. Just because they are explorative. And this is an exploration. You're welcome, Mario. That'll do. Yeah, like an O. What if I just do... Hold up. What if it is just that? What do you think of an O? Huh. I think that... Yeah. I need... I guess technically... Yeah. Okay. That's line art done. She looks like she should have lipstick. You're so right. Hold on. That actually might be a better thing to add in with color. I'm gonna add that in with color. I think that's my solution. Yes. Hell yes. Okay. With that done, I'm gonna take a $5, stand up for a minute, grab some more water, check my tea cabinet, I guess, and I'll be right back. So until then, I will music a little bit for you guys. Baritone. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna ponder on that. I'll be right back. You guys listen to some tunes. I'll be back in 5. Cool. Alright. I will be back. I'm back now. Oh my god, I never put up the BRB screen. That's just been sitting here. God damn it. Whatever. Whatever, I'm a professional. Anyways. Let me turn the music back down. Okay. Baritones. I think something we have to address. The most professional, thank you. I think something we have to address as I begin to start this is the background. Which does have to be something. I'm gonna grab like a bluish gray. Grab my Flynn marker. I'm just gonna start fucking around. Okay, we've got something. It's a great marker. This one is called Flynn. It's just in the basic markers. Cannot recommend it more. Where is she? There she is. Flynn. Okay. All of these are basic markers, by the way. I don't think I've edited any of them. We're gonna use Bellary for colors again. Let's see here. First of all, to be honest, woman's blonde. I've been thinking it the whole time, and I have no plans to change that. I've got, you know, I've got appreciation for the color. How did I fuck up? There we go. We're just kind of at the chill part. No, it's slightly different. It's not that different, actually. It's actually, like, not that different. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's, like, not that different at all. Oh, my God. Oh, that's, like, so actually really close to my hair color. Don't look at that. Don't think about that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How about you don't be a snitch? How about we don't worry about that at all? You know, I think it's really cool, actually. You know what? Maybe it's actually really cool, and everyone should appreciate that fact. It's like an Easter egg that I totally intended. Eek. Anyways. Yeah, someone has to around here. If it's not gonna be me, someone's gotta. What's that? That's part of her neck. We might change it in post. Maybe I can make her a cherry blonde. That'd be cute. Where did I fuck up? Ah, at the beginning. Honestly, yeah, hold up. Let me try... Ooh, I really like this. Hold up. We're switching to this. It'll look better once it's got like shading and stuff. For now, it will be a little strong. That's fine though. It's almost a skin tone. That's interesting. I guess I'll just have to, you know, make her darker than it. Oh, it's so sad. Melanin. Oh no. Oh, tragic. More beautiful brown women in the world? Oh no. Oh, that sucks for someone else. Honestly, I complain a lot about the coloring process. Mostly because it's like tedious. But it is also not a huge pain in my ass, which I greatly appreciate. I have enough of those in my day-to-day life. Why would I need that in my art? Plus, like, it's a little relaxing. It's not like intensely complicated. I just have to color within the lines. And we've been training to do that for years, dude. We've been prepared for this. Anybody work on any art pieces lately? I strolled you guys through my shit. What's going on with you? Here. Nice. Beautiful. I'm gonna be doing a shit ton of shading on her, dude. Let's see here. Grab that sun hat. Like here. This one might be a little off, but we'll correct the colors once it's all there. Can I make a new layer? Yes. That is deeply important lesson. Make a new layer for this shit. Having art troubles? No. It's getting blocked, or you want to refresh? Honestly, one of the greatest things I did lately was just go back to basics. Just practice the basic shit, dude. Remind yourself how like a body works. Actually, that should stop there. This is a ribbon. What? Oh no. Oh, I've been clipped. Oh no, content. Oh no. I'm assuming it's the hair. You did get my ass there. Just curious what people have been up to artistically. You're here watching me draw. It's only fair that I compensate your own artistic journeys, your own whatever the fucks. It is the hair. Yeah, you got my ass there. Hey, you might see that on TikTok later. Make my job easier. Look at my TikTok, by the way. A couple people, if you were here for the Sonic Mania stream, I posted a clip talking about Sonic being Arrow Ace, which I still think is true. But a couple people did get my ass. Because there's one really good thing I forgot about that directly counters my point there, which is just the entire character of Sally Acorn. Sonic aficionado here. Sally Acorn is from the Archie comics, the previous run existing before IDW attained the brand and started creating a story more closely based on the video games. I miss you, Archie comics. But alas, it is no longer your time. Nor may it ever have been. But anyways, Sally Acorn is a character in that, and she's just a really good love interest for Sonic. They have a long storied history. They break up sometimes, they get back together, they break up again, they fight, they kiss, they make up. It's really good. And they just got my ass. She is like Sonic's perfect love interest. She calls him out when she needs to. She's on his side a lot of the time. They make up for each other's flaws. And they push each other to be better. And I talk about all this a little bit in the TikTok itself. I made a reply. So check that whenever you want. But no, I just got my ass got by a TikTok commentator. 2 of them, in fact. 'Tis my burden to bear. If I'm going to put myself in the public eye, I am going to be not. Oh, yes. Okay. I can fill that. And I can fill that. Beautiful. Still haven't quite decided on what color to do the bow. It's either going to be the bow matches with the bra, matches with the underwear, or these 2 match and then these 2 match. I think I like that. I'm just going to put down a color for now, and then we'll like futz with it later. Let's give her a royal blue. Actually, that might fit. Royal red. Sally Acorn! Sad AM, yes. If you've ever watched Sonic Sad AM, the old American cartoon, that is where Sally Acorn is from. Her and her freedom fighters are my fucking goats of all time. I miss them every day. Highlights include Antoine de Coulette, Bunny Rabbit. Honestly, they're all highlights. I was just gonna start listing them all. But they're all really good characters. One of my personal favorites is Sally's sentient, like, PDA computer, Nicole the HoloLynx. She eventually gets a, like, physical hologram form that looks like a lynx, or how they portray a lynx in Sonic, or how they back then did. I think we've had a lynx since Nicole. We've been a little lynxed out. Yeah. Bunny Rabbit. My fucking goat. Dude. Honestly, peak Bunny is so genuinely, kind of as a part of the death toll for the Archie comics. They had to reboot at one point, genuinely, due to legal issues. And it took place after a Sonic and Mega Man crossover, because Archie was also publishing Mega Man comics. But, you get some peak Bunny storylines out of that shit. They only had one major arc after that. They did a, like, Archie-fied adaptation of Sonic Unleashed, and it was really fucking good. And it was genuinely gearing up for an interesting direction for the entire, like, comic. But alas, like everything with Generations, it did not get to continue. Or, not Generations. Like everything with Unleashed, the Archie comics did not get to continue on. Much in the way that we're never fucking seeing Chip again. Sonic just didn't keep his ring. It's whatever. I'm fine. Sonic doesn't need an overarching narrative. He's just a guy. I'm normal. That's a lie. But people believe it. Yeah, no. The fate of the Archie comics is genuinely tragic. At least to me. They're getting some weird re-releases right now by this schmuck called Ken Penders. He's part of the reason they got canceled in the first place, but he was really obsessed with Knuckles, and his own lore that he was making up for the guy. If you've ever heard something about Knuckles being green, blame Ken Penders. But now he's doing like a bunch of re-releases, especially of the older stuff. Some of it being redrawn, which is like hit or miss. I'm not a big fan. First of all, I'm not a big fan of Ken Pender's, let alone his own artwork. I'm also not a big fan of like some of the 90s comics just getting art for no reason. Why do you do that? Why'd you do that, big man? What did you gain? Who knows? Ken Penders. Can never understand his intentions or his goals. Feel like a freak like that. Ugh, beautiful. And then let me cook here. I've got a little idea. You guys can tell me if this is a dog shit color combo. Or if it looks too Christmassy. The most important part right now is just getting colors on the page. A little trick from the playbook of... Fuck, what is his name? The author of Scott Pilgrim. A name is coming to mind, and it's not his. Brian Lee O'Malley. A idea taken from Brian Lee O'Malley's artistic career. The way he did the colors for the like colored version of Scott Pilgrim was that took everything, color blocked it with a bunch of like garish shit that's not right, and then would go back and change the colors. That way you get like a bit of the lighting right, you can get the shading, you make sure that everything is like touched on already, and then you're like, okay, I'm not missing anything. And then it makes it easier to go back and be like, all right, well, let's edit this, let's change this up. And then once you're satisfied with those, you move on. It is clever and good. I love Brian Lee O'Malley's work. I'm sure most people have heard me yap about Scott Pilgrim before, but I'll do it again. Scott Pilgrim fucking good, dude. Christmas has had a monopoly on green and red for too long. Lost end. Truth fucking nuke. Could do cherries as the theme. Cherry. It is kind of giving cherry and stem. You're giving me ideas that I'm happy to explore. Well, let's finish this first. Now for the big part, her skin color. We're gonna just, much like everything, I'm just gonna put one down for now. And if it sucks, we change it. But we use tools to make it easier. That's another thing. And I'm in an ad break. Okay, hold on. welcome back from the ads. I was just saying, I'm putting just any old color down for the skin, and then we'll edit it if it sucks. Which leads me into something I learned, and something I've tried to adopt a lot in my art, is that it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be done, because then afterwards you can go back and make it perfect. Art, especially digital art, is very malleable. You can always work on top of it. And even with like some traditional formats, this works for like pencil sketches and stuff like that, is you can just go back and redo stuff. In like whatever form that takes. Whether like you've got to white out something that's stuck, or you just throw a sticky note on top, you can do a lot to just like go back and undo, or like redo, or just do. The most important thing is that you do, because only you can. Never forget that. You're the only one who will make your art. I'm the only one who will stream on Gold is Trying. Besides, the time will pass anyway. Truth Nuke! Thank you. I should make a Truth Nuke emote. That would be funny. I don't even know what I would do for it. Just a fucking bomb? I'm not gonna fix this line here. I don't care about it. I do think this is not going to be a good skin color. I'm just like looking at it. Hold on a sec. Straight pixel. Hold on another sec. Yeah. Explosion with Truth Nuke in bold letters in the foreground. Mayhaps. Mayhaps something like that. I could even have it vaguely like mushroom cloud shaped. What song is this? Oh, Ebb and Flow from Splatoon. Fuck yeah. God, now that I'm back, Splatoon is another game I want to play. I should see if I can get Gloop. That would be wicked awesome. Oh right, I forgot her arm was lifted. I was like, where the fuck is this going? What song is this? I wonder if they have a Pumpkin Hill remix. It would be hidden away on one of them. One of the Sonic tracks. God, this is this is part of the thing where I'm like, God, colors are so fucking boring. I'm just going to sit here doing this like identical shit for minutes, plural, and I have been. It's like, so Procreate, I'm gonna fucking get you. It's just tedious. It's just tedious, and I am so lazy. Hopefully, by God, I hope this shit gets me a VGen code, dude. There are like other ways to go about it too. They do other contests, and I can also just like beg, I guess. But like, God, I'm putting in the work for this shit. I will be going kooky fucking crazy once we get to the like coloring, the shading phase. You better fucking believe it. I'm gonna go bananas. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A. North America. Multiple minutes. Ain't it crazy? Ugh, hold up, my hands. Stretch time. Don't forget to stretch your hands, everyone. I use, genuinely, if you go look up like Splatoon stretches, you're gonna find a Reddit post with stretches like they come from professional Splatoon. My goat. Ugh. Alright. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, damn. Just under the 3 hour mark. Because I started a little late. I ain't gonna lie. I am debating on going on a short trek across my town to like a really nice convenience store that's nearby. After this. I thought about extending my break to go to a much shorter one. No, you're on 10%? Are you fucking kidding me? Shit. Oh, no. Oh, that skin color doesn't look too bad. Hold on. That's like not good. Yeah. If we go and we adjust this. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking like crazy. They took your fucking eyes. I'll give her eyes. I'm sorry. Pooh, they took my fucking eyes. God, I love layers. This is why I can never be a full-time traditional artist. Like, I'll make shit, but God, this is nice. I'll give her nice crimson eyes. Yes. Yes. Then let's do this. Fuck me. Hell yeah, dude. Blood red eyes for all those, for all that blood money. It is like such a problem for my it's such a problem for my cool base guy look that I really like rich girl tropes. Mm. Okay. Shit, she's like dying. Here. Hold on. Here's the real bit. Ook eek, yeah, that's at 7%. The issue is that I think I'm totally gonna finish this today. Like, I'm not even kidding. If it weren't for the fact this was dying, I would keep going right now. But my iPad needs to charge. And... wait a minute. It's supposed to be able... It totally is. Alright, we don't have to stop. Left eye is staring at us while right eye... they do look a little off of each other. Here, hold on. Here's my solution to that. Hello, pen? Pen. Pencil. There we go. bit better? Thoughts, opinions? I think I am. I was debating on this. I think I'm gonna make her eyelashes the same color as her hair. But I'm gonna do it in an experimental way, real quick. Usually I do eyelashes like this in black. But I didn't, and I just want to really quickly check how it looks both ways. Because like this, it's going to make the lashes kind of blend into her hair. But I don't think they should be a distinctly different color. You know what I mean? Also, what happened? There we go. Yay, I'm glad it's better. Okay, so let's see. It's either same color or black. That's my opinion. Y'all got any opinions? I think I like it better with the hair color. I'm gonna leave it like that. We can always go back. Let's also give her a mouth. It should be darker, but that's fine. There you go. Maybe a little darker, but still blonde. I did think that was looking good, is the issue. I'm just like being a baby about it being different. How about like that? That looks kind of nice. Okay. Now this is gonna scare people in the audience. After all the work I did, keep this shit separate. Trust. Trust the process. Because the bangs overlap. Yeah. I like it like this. I'll leave it. Okay. Now. Well, stalagmites. Or stalactites, whichever one it is. Okay. Okay. Stalactites, because the hold on tight to the ceiling. Thank you. He says, no, let's go. That's like 90% of what I do. I'm with you, buddy. Speaking of useless knowledge, here's a little news roundup. We've recently had a press conference for the series replacing Super Sentai, Space Sheriff Gavin Infinity. And I miss Super Sentai. It's not even that anything looks bad. Thankfully, they addressed my criticism personally. They reached out. And one of the main Gavins in the series is going to be a woman. So, like, yay, yippee, thank God we still get women in the world. I am still, like, just generally worried about this series. I have so little faith in Toei Company. But, again, that's where we're at. Fucking... It's still looking fine. I'm a little worried for Project Red in general. Like, and I don't think that's gonna go away anytime soon. They revealed like the toy gimmick is gonna be these weird little, like, they look kind of like bullets, but they're caged emotions, I guess. I don't really know the full details, but they're like creatures made of emotion or something. This should be back. Pick up. There we go. They're creatures made of like caged emotion. I don't know their deal, but they're alive and they're a part of the gimmick for this season. And it's really weird to me. I don't know a lot about Gavin, I'll admit it. Or like the history of the franchise. So I don't know if this relates back to Gavin at all, actually. And it has me thinking like, okay, well, if this is a complex thing to phrase, but with the way that Sentai and Kamen Rider run themselves nowadays, part of their advantage as a franchise is that they're able to do new shit. You can have something like Kamen Rider Gabi, which is based on snacks, or even like a proven classic, Kamen Rider Gaim. All of them are like based on fruits. The main guy's an orange. You can do crazy shit because you get to reinvent yourself every time. Right now, Gavin Infinity feels like aesthetically it's trying to bring Gavin into a new age, and it's trying to be like almost a new pure form of Space Sheriff Gavin. And that would be really cool for like a film release, sort of like the Kamen Rider Black film that was redoing Black, and Black RX. But this is supposed to be like a new entry in a main franchise, the new Project Red franchise. And I'm not necessarily going to believe you and believe your intention if you're also packing in this strange gimmick that seems to have nothing to do aesthetically with the series. The like little capsules the emojis are like kept in, I believe, don't like share any real aesthetic language with the Gavins or any of their suits. Even like, though I think they're still the main transformation device, none of them seem to share anything like really meaningful with any of the emojis that have been shown so far. And like, it doesn't feel like any of them have any personal relevance to the transformation. So it feels like it's very much like, oh, we dressed up like this new universe, like adventure as Gavin. Like we had like this emoji plot already, and then we just put Gavin in it. And if that's what we're going to be doing every time, that sucks. That sucks. What do you mean? Fucking come on, dude. It feels disrespectful to the Gavin history, and it feels like a plan that's not going to work out in the long run. If you're going to do new iterations on like old series, you should still be taking the same approach of like reinventing them every time and doing something a little different. Because like, yeah, the new Gavin Infinity does look like a good definitive Gavin costume. But that's not what we need right now. What did I fuck up here? Oh, is it no. Oh, here we are. Let's see if there are any other breaks. But yeah, that's like, it's kind of where my feelings are at. I'm just kind of worried for the franchise. Project Red can definitely still work out and just be like good. I don't have any doubts about that. But you know, it's got an uphill battle. It's got an uphill battle, and I don't like envy it at all. Welcome back from the ads. How much of that did you miss? Ugh, now it's time for the fucky part. No. I think that. What if we make it sit at sunset? Oh, from when? Oh, from when I found the gap. Jesus. Okay. Um, just to retrace steps. Gavin Infinity is not a, does not appear to me to be a, like, it's not redoing Gavin in like the same way that Kamen Rider series and Super Sentai series would redo themselves every example. Books, Smile. Saber, Kamen Rider Saber is a series that is foundationally related to its toy and its gimmick, and that's involved in the narrative. Um, and I'm not saying that like once we get into it, the characters won't be involved with their gimmick and just like be, but it feels like the aesthetics of it. It feels like everything visual going on is not related to what you're trying to sell me with toys, and that kind of sucks. Oh, oops. There we go. Okay, no. Enough, man. Good night. I am going to be doing purples. Thank you very much. I hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you figure out your problem with your art. Godspeed, soldier. I believe in you. Okay. Exactly like she said, we will be using purples. It's really gonna be most of this shit. Most of her. Let's... Perfect. Oh, I'm still on the wrong brush. There we go. What the fuck is going on? Why is she just turning pink? No, because we need it to be like there. So close. There. There. Perfect. Here. Yeah. Then... Okay. We're back to locked in this. Much like when I was doing the hair, this is thought provoking. I have to think about the physics, how the light works. And also make sure I'm filling in my gaps. I think that might be... Let's see how that... Okay, we're close. Nope. Why not? There we go. Ooh, baby. Yes. 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 Oh, dude. Okay. This does it? Yes. Hmm. If I do this... Yeah, that's what I thought. I hate the fill settings. Procreate. I can tell if this looks different. Yes, definitely. And the first one achieves what I actually want. So, I know what to do. It's gonna be kind of annoying. Oh, this one's actually really confusing. Here we go. I've been silent again for a while. It's not going to stop happening, to be clear. Doesn't matter how much I point it out. My ass needs to lock in to do this. Kind of a message to myself. How does it keep getting up there? Or is it just this? No. Not quite. Every hole I plug seems to spring a new leak. What is that happening? There we go. Okay. Now we turn this back into a normal layer. And then we merge this one down. And now we turn them back into a multiply layer. Beautiful. Oh my god. That's awesome. Dude. Okay, now hold on. Like this. Okay, I got it. That. And then this. Yes. Invert. Beautiful. This. Then into soft light. Let's go grab orange and Little Raven. I was just playing around with the mixing mode. That's cool, but I don't know what to do with that. Anyways. Whoa. Okay. Let's play around with this. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. I'm gonna leave that off. Ooh, babe. Crazy. Ugh, okay. There's just one last thing I need to do. Let's add texture to the background so it doesn't look like shit. And it's the biggest pain in the ass. But we can make it a little easier. Got my old friend Flynn. Grab the color of the rock. Browner. And then we're just gonna go at it. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Ooh, no, not like that. Like that either. Honestly, actually. I think that looks better. Focus him on. Let's see. No. The fuck? And I'm still on the wrong layer. There we go. Jesus. This is why I don't use backgrounds. They're so hard. But as a friendly reminder, if you need art drawn and you want it to have a background, you can pay me to do that. damn it. I need something textured. I didn't even realize another hour had passed. That's crazy. I think I'm close. Oh, there we go. Charcoal is my beloved. Look at my... There we go. Yeah, yeah. I need to start deleting layers because I've run out. Let's see here. I feel like we've done it. Am I crazy? Someone tell me if I'm crazy. I feel like this is a finished piece. I think I did it. Dude, this will be up on socials immediately after this. And on VGen for the adventure challenge. Thank you. Let's go for our art piece. Thank you all for hanging out as I went nonverbal multiple times during this evening. God damn. Now that we're here, I'm gonna set up a raid. My Wilfred should be live and I should be able to wait her. Yes. The fuck is she playing? Okay, I'm gonna start a raid on Val. This is my good friend the Valdi. I don't know what the hell she's playing. It's called the Dead Letter Department. Whatever it is, she's getting like up face and personal with chat right now. Thank you all for coming here. This will be up soon on socials. Yeah, hopefully this gets me into VGen, and if it does, you'll see more shit from my commission work. Anyways, you all have a wonderful night. Kiss, kiss, love, love. Bye-bye.